have some hippies out there, and 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 hippies out there.
I need the lighter. I thought I brought my lighter. I came with everything but the lighter. Wow. Oh, lies.
Yeah, you bring the weed, I'll keep lighting it.
Lies. I got the lighter. Yo! What is good, everybody? It is your boy, Young Hippy. We are back in the bakery for the Hippy Chronicles episode 40. I've been keeping up with that just to let y'all know.
40.
Hey, hit that one time.
Episode 40.
Hit that
Episode
on
40. That's what's up. We got some new shit in here. We got some new shit to play with. You know what I'm saying?
That's next level.
Gotta be hyped in this bitch. You gotta be hyped in here,
Next
man.
level.
Let's get it, man. For those of y'all who don't know, my name is Young Hippy. I go by Jordan Yates, apparently, all that shit. But don't call me that in public. Just call me Jay, Coach Hip. I got new shit
Coach
to tell you.
Hip.
Hey, let me
let's
tell you
go.
about that.
Coach
It's been
Jordan.
hella lit. But
That's
per
some funny
usual,
shit.
I got the gang with me. My boy, A. Jones. What is good,
What's
dog?
good? What's good? Crazy.
It
We're
is,
back
man.
in here.
We got a lot. This episode is filled with a lot. I'm just gonna say that.
Yes.
K Boogie Boog, what's good, guy?
Just eating cupcakes, bro.
Yeah, some fire ass.
I'm about to take my
edible
bite right
cupcakes.
now.
Don't
I'm
eat
just
them,
looking
though.
at it like it looks so good, man. I'm just
It
like,
is good.
dude,
It's
this
fucking
shit's like,
gas.
There's no doubt about
I'm
that.
like- ready.
I'm about to fuck one up shortly too.
mm-hmm.
And back for round 2, we got Queen of the South, Miss V in the building. What's up, Miss V? How you doing?
It's your girl,
right here?
Miss V. We in the building.
Hey, let's get it! I'm about to be fucking with this
That's
shit
my
all
shit.
day.
Yes. We're gonna have fun today. I'm telling you guys.
Oh,
This
hell
shit's gonna be
yeah.
dope. Shit's gonna be
hell
dope.
Yeah, let's do it.
We always have fun in the bakery.
Man,
That's
that's
right.
not a doubt. That's not a doubt.
It's a fact.
Well, let's go ahead, man. Like I said, we got a lot to talk about, so we'll start off with the weekly recap. K Boogie Boog, man, how has your week been?
It's been good, man. It's been my wife's been gone since Wednesday morning, so it's been like me and the dog like sitting on the couch like, what's up, man?
Watching all the
What's up,
shows
dog?
that you want to
Still
watch.
here, yeah.
I got a new video game and I've been playing a lot of that. It's not like a new game, it's actually an old game, but it was like $16, so I've been playing Borderlands 2 for like the last
Oh yeah,
months.
you've been busy then, bro.
Probably
You
more
definitely been busy.
time than I should be playing video games, but I'm
Enjoying
staying
the
out of
TV.
trouble.
Enjoying the
I'm
TV.
staying out of trouble.
I got to clean up the Xbox though and put it back in my bedroom because I brought it out into like the main room to watch it on the
I do
to play
it.
on
I
the
do it.
60 inch. But she's coming in tonight, so I got to get home after.
Gotta get rid of
this
the
and-
evidence.
Pretty much. Make it all look
But-
back to how it was
but-
before.
Yeah, put it
But
back
for real,
in.
shout out to her
Savage.
because she's actually been out in Nashville at a teachers convention, an
shout out.
international gifted teaching conference, and her team actually presented yesterday
Your
morning.
wife's a freaking
so
boss,
That
bro.
is
Shout out to her.
She's a boss.
Yeah.
For sure.
That is
Oh,
tight.
She-
That's
and
tight.
I say it all the time. She's really humble, so I brag when I get an opportunity to brag on her.
I always.
And she got
Do
a
it,
fucking
bro.
new tattoo today without me. She got
yatted.
Yeah.
She got yatted.
well, they're in Nashville, so she got like 3 music notes on
Sick.
somewhere on her
That's
arm. I
fire.
didn't see exactly
That's
where it is. And
I
was
always,
like,
I always
I
say
wanna say
teachers
that,
don't
too.
get enough credit for the work that they do. They really don't. They really don't.
Until you're an adult, you don't
Seriously.
respect
No.
teachers.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you start looking like, damn,
Like,
like we
wow.
was bad.
Yeah,
we was pretty damn bad.
Like seriously, teachers do not get enough credit for the work that they do. They have all these kids they have to take care of. Think about they're with your children all throughout the day. You know what I mean?
You're basically
parents,
putting your responsibility
they don't
on them.
teach their kids to be respectful like towards
Exactly.
teachers. Like you have to teach your kid. Like
And all this, it's
seriously,
the
I
teacher's
just-
fault that their kids
yeah.
are being an
You
asshole.
bring in so many different home lives into one like closed
Exactly.
environment, and you expect them to just be like, "Hey, everything's great," you know, like that's not how it works. And then you want one person to take on all of that?
Like-
yeah, come on, seriously.
Like they're
That's
gonna create
ridiculous.
miracles. They're not miracle workers. You know what
Exactly.
I mean? So like they could only do so much, and you know
Exactly.
and it's up to the parents to teach their kids to be like, go to school, be respectful, And don't like shout out like things, even like the most simplest things, you know, like shouting in class. And
But that means you have to change at home, though.
yeah, you have to. It starts at home. I always say that, though.
home.
It starts at home, for sure. Absolutely. But yeah, shout out to your wife, though, because
sure.
teachers need to get more credit.
Hell
for
yeah.
us.
Amen. Jonesy got
What's
the
up?
gold hippie life shirt on,
Yeah, I
boy.
fucking love
I
this shirt,
I
bro.
almost wore mine.
Man,
Yeah.
I've been rocking this thing out, and people are always like, "Where did you get that?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is my shit.
I
dog."
wore it I
This
wore
is
it
my
to
shit.
work
Yep.
because you brought them last Sunday to us, and I wore it to work on Monday, and like even just like at work, I think there were like
Whoa.
4 or 5 people that actually went out of their way to mention it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Sick shirt.
And they're not even out yet. Wait till they drop. I'm gonna try to see if I can find it to get gold on the hoodies. That'd be lit.
Yeah, but other than that, my life's fucking crazy right now. It's just weird that life just works the way, like, something, you can plan something out, it can be completely logical, and then the next day, like, some shit changes and you have to do something totally different, you know? So, I mean, I bought a car, so I did
You
that
bought
yesterday.
one now?
I bought one. Yeah, I bought one. Cashed out.
didn't you
Oh,
tell
cashed
me?
out.
Didn't
I
you
cashed
straight
out.
up tell
That's
me, like,
exactly why I
less than a
prefaced
month
it with
ago?
that. It's exactly why I prefaced that. It's exactly why I prefaced that, because I was just telling Kyle that, like, there's no reason for me to buy a car, do rideshare, I put a lot of miles on a vehicle, etc., etc. But I've been fortunate enough to where, like, my wife, she's making a decent amount of money now, so our roles are kind of switching.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, me leasing the vehicle is a disservice to me. So we bought a car for like $1,600. It's like mint condition. It's a 2003 Buick.
Okay.
Has about 130,000 miles on it.
I have to go check that out after this.
It's not outside. I still got the
What?
Chevy outside.
We're gonna take a picture in front of her. What's up? What's up?
No, it's a little nice car. It's a little nice A and B car, you know. And the thing is, like, as you get older, you understand, like, you want to own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You want to own stuff. You want to have to pay your rent, your utilities, and your Wi-Fi. That's it.
Dude,
That's it, bro.
When I've stopped
some real
paying
shit,
my
though.
rent
That's some real shit.
over the
Fact.
last year, and I'm finally paying myself for my house, and that
Ownership, bro.
like for such a long time, I was like, I don't know if I want to stay in Arizona. I don't know where I want to live for sure. I don't want to buy a house and be stuck there.
Yeah,
Dog,
exactly.
I wish I had got out of the rent game so much longer ago, but at the end of the day, once you finally do, you're paying yourself instead of paying
Exactly.
somebody else for nothing to show.
Exactly, and that's what I told my wife, because we were getting ready to move, and we used that money to buy the car. I'm like, I mean, we can move now, but if we buy a car, we own that.
Yep.
And then when we move, we own that, and we just pay our rent.
Well, and then now you're
so on and
saving
so
money
forth.
to have making payments on that lease, though. You know what I mean? So
Right,
like
exactly.
that's money you're saving that money.
Like easily $800, bro.
and like with
Yeah,
cars,
like it's a
like
white
nowadays
clean.
you can buy like a car cash, and like you can still get a decent, like a really nice car. If you really save your money and you just buy it cash, you literally could buy a nice car.
Bro, I don't
still.
give a fuck that it's a 2003 Buick. Bro.
No.
That shit,
yours.
that shit
It's
has
your-
4
I was
wheels.
just gonna
I
say,
own that
it's
bitch, right?
yours. Yeah, exactly.
You own that shit. Yeah.
Like you don't ever have to worry about, oh, I missed a payment, so he's gonna come take my car from me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
You know,
No.
so that and I've been working on building this streaming platform for all types of different creators that monetizes their content from the start. And like we're almost finished. Like we're building the app, and then it'll be available on like Roku and Apple TV and stuff like that. Just a long story short, how it works is you have video content that you want people to see. You put it on our platform, and your fans, friends, family members, they pay $3 to watch you and other up and coming artists, gamers, whatever it is that you do.
Mm-hmm.
Every time somebody signs up with your referral code, you get $1 out of that. So say like 50 of your friends and family members sign up to watch just you and other people do their shit. You just made
that's
$50 like a month off of that. I
that's
mean,
pretty cool.
it's really dope. I mean, a lot of people are interested in it. It's just you have to see
It's
it.
kind of way of everybody kind of coming full circle and kind of getting
Right. It takes
you know,
away a lot of
something.
competition. You know, a lot of stuff is about algorithms, being in the search rank or so on and so forth. This is just so if you have the best content, people are going to fuck with you and go to your shit because they see it here. And if you're not making the best content, you're going to see it, and you're going to get the results, because you're not only going to be people that you have are going to be watching you, other people's fans are going to be watching you too. And people like to judge people. Let's just be honest. And it's a good way to get feedback and make some easy money, man. So I'm almost finished with that. I mean, other than that, like, I'm really just proud of my wife, man. Like, I always told her, like, she was like the key to us, like, going to the next level and making it out of whatever shit that we were in. And it's awesome to see her see that potential in herself. So
that's what's up. That's what's up.
Hell yeah.
Good shit, man. Good shit. Yeah, I see the your program. It's really making moves. Cause I'm in that chat, so I get to see like everything going on when you dropping and shit, and it's real dope, man. Like I said, when you get fucking focused on something and you really put your mind to it, bro, you got good shit coming out of that. So I'm really excited to see the outcome, man. Like everything that goes, that comes with the fucking hard work, man. The payoff, bro. When you can just sit back and just watch the numbers go up.
Yeah. Right now it runs a series of music videos from Arizona artists 24/7 on it, and that link is free for anyone to go watch and check it out. At the current moment. I have about 30 to 40 people in a group chat that are waiting to sign up to submit their videos so we can start scheduling them so they can start telling people and stuff. So
where do people find your link at?
You can find it on Attune TV. Just if you type that into the Facebook search or Instagram search.
I've been reading that wrong. I thought it was A-Tunes or something. Or
it's Attune, which is another word for adapt. So, and it also sounds like a tune, as in as a music sound. So it's like it's a super entendre creative thing, and that kind of explains the program in a nutshell.
Wrong. I read everything all wrong. I've been reading fucking Paul's Instagram handle wrong. He's like, I'm not Chris Paul, because I always think it's like CP3 and it's like P3. Some shit that's going that way.
That's good. You're just looking at it on the surface level. Like, you don't think in that creative way. Most artists are gonna look at that and be like, a tune, what's that mean? Let me look that up real quick. And you're like, oh shit, like, this is crazy name. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's really dope. I mean, it's cool to have somebody that can program, like, websites and shit like that, like, that wants to do it, because that's my other guy that's doing like all the hard work. Because that saves a lot of money. Like, it costs fucking money to program websites and all that shit. It costs a lot of money. And we eliminated 90% of the cost that we needed to, because he can do it. So.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, but that's my week. I mean, my album is out. I forgot to say that. Album is out. It's fucking fire. It slaps from 1 to 10.
Self-Love is definitely my favorite.
You think so? Yeah. Oh, damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. It has so many different dynamics.
Do you have it on iTunes?
It's everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's on SoundCloud.
Yeah. Okay.
I promise you, if you put it on, you will be motivated, A lot of people make music, make very good music, but don't say a damn thing. Like, don't say anything at all. Just, we get it. You can rap. Like, but you got to say something. And my whole album from start to finish has a message, a cohesive message that you can really dig into, and it'll make you think about some shit, and it really relates to my life the past year. So, I mean, check it out.
I like it.
Oh, yeah,
definitely
man.
do
Shout
that.
out to you, bro.
I'm excited to hear it.
Miss V.
What about you, Jordan? What'd you do this week?
Oh, I was gonna jump into Miss V, but we can ask about me.
Yeah, sorry, I went too long. I will admit that.
You're good, bro.
Hey,
no,
we want to know. We want to know about what you got going
good,
on.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're straight.
I'm actually excited to.
I was
hear your album.
gonna see what Miss
It's up
V's
to
week
you,
looked
man.
like real quick, then breaking her mind. But
Okay.
I know
Let's
you're
do it.
antsy. You want me to go? Miss V, let's go with Miss V real quick. Miss V.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with Miss V.
We won't get into everything yet, but
Okay.
how has your week been since we saw you at 710?
Yes, that was
I guess
dope.
that was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Either way, how's life treated you?
Life's been really good, though, actually. I'll say that. I have a lot going on. I've gotten tons of good news this week. So I always believe, God is with me in everything that I do, and he opens up doors.
Fact.
And so as long as you're putting in the work, things are going to come your way. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And so I've been definitely doing a lot of things, and I'm super excited, man. I have shows coming up.
Hell yeah.
I have a friend. I can't necessarily say like everything because we don't know exactly where she's gonna be, who she's gonna do business with, I should say. But I have a friend who's gonna be opening up a dispensary.
Nice.
And yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Tell her to holler at us.
So wait a minute. Let me stop recording. No, I'm just kidding.
So she's good. She said we can talk about it. We're good. She's just deciding who she wants to do business with. That makes sense. So she came to me. She said she wanted to make an investment, and I was like, I don't know. I was like,
an
you
option
shouldn't.
there?
Yeah.
So she was like, here you go.
Yeah, when it comes to product and shit.
So anyways, she came to me and she was just sitting there, like telling me she wanted to make an investment. And I was like, why don't you invest in a dispensary? And she was like, oh, there's a lot of red tape and there's all these things involved. And I said, people say that. I'm like, but I see them opening up like all throughout the valley. Like they're opening up everywhere. I was like,
undone.
and
That's
I'm
the
like,
thing.
and I'm like, if they're able to open up, these shops, like, yes, there's probably a lot of red tape, but that's work in general, like any kind of business. There's going to be a lot of things that you have to do.
Right.
I was like, as long as you, and I go, and maybe what you should do is maybe talk to some other businesses that have names established. I was like, think about it like Starbucks, McDonald's, like all these, big names. They're not owned by the same person. They're all owned by different people. So franchises. And I was like, so you should reach out to these other businesses. I said, plus, because look, they already know what to do. They know the paperwork. They know how to submit it. They know what to do to get the business going. So she would just be considered like an investor and kind of opening up her own place. And so she wants to bring me in on it. And I'm pretty excited about it. So
you should do it. I mean, I'm never, at this point in time, I'm not going to tell anyone to not get into the marijuana business.
No.
There's no reason why you shouldn't. There's just too much. It's too much money to be made.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's only going to get bigger.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
right now is the time to get into it because, like I believe it's just going to get bigger and it's going to get more expensive too.
It's going to explode.
Yeah.
It's literally going to explode.
Yeah. So I was just telling her, I was like, you want to set yourself up, you know what I mean? Because she had mentioned she had invested in the cannabis industry in Canada. So she invested into something that's in Canada, some cannabis thing that's in Canada. So I was like some market that she just invested into, So I was like, you know what? I was like, if you're already doing that, why don't you do this?
Right.
And so, and I told her, and like a week later, she actually reached out to some people, and they've been reaching back out to her, and it's.
That's exciting.
There's been some meetings going on,
awesome.
so so I'm waiting for it. So that was some good news, and then I have some other good news. I don't know if you want me to share it yet right now. You want to wait? Okay, so we have some other good news, but yeah. So then, other than that, life's been good, man. Just working, taking care of my family, coming up with some new content. I have a song I'm working on right now, so I could put out a single and then get ready for Arizona Hip Hop Festival. So
yeah, I don't even know. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I don't think I'm gonna do it.
We'll break into that.
I don't think I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Well, that's
so yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that dispensary. I'd like to be.
Hell yeah, man.
A fucking avid shopper there. If I maybe get. Some,
I'd like to be more than that, man. Like we're all coming up, bro.
Yeah, that'd be.
That's what we do. That's what we do, right?
Making boss moves, man. I'm telling you.
Exactly.
My week was tight, man. So for those of you guys who don't know, we did Floyd Brown's show on Wednesday. That was lit. Outspoken show, which I'm sure you can go on his website and listen.
He's
to
a very good host.
He is very entertaining. Like
he's
very entertaining.
Host.
The dynamic of his show compared to ours is like, okay. I think it was just more of being on the other end of the show because I like the questions being asked instead of me having to ask the questions. So, I mean, yeah, it's still not better.
I think like with him, he was trying to do a lot, so he couldn't focus his energy to do one thing specifically, exceptional. So when he focused on doing the Outspoken show, like it seems like he's putting his time and his energy into that. So it's coming out well, and he's doing well with it, Like, I mean, as a creator, you try to wear a lot of different hats to do different things: business owner, friend, family member, cool guy. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, But if you have a focus, then you can work towards that and still make progress and not get clouded about the bullshit that's out there that's just gonna distract you and move you off course. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of bullshit. There's a lot of bullshit.
I was just gonna say
there's a whole lot of bullshit out there.
I
promise. I see it.
Yeah.
On a daily, where I scroll my time like bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of it. So just stay focused and do you.
Well, the good thing about it is like it's actually an extension of his brand. You know,
he's
like,
doing a lot still.
He's still doing everything else, but the Outspoken show is where he can continue to tell you everything he's doing and continue to do the other things under the wrap. So. It was tight because he told us like after he left our show, it was like that's where he was like, all right, I need to get on radio and do my own radio show. So it was like from that, I was like, bro, like you fucking are killing it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's lit, bro. So I mean, his show, bro. I don't know. The fact that it was just in his crib, I was like, hey, that's lit. First of all,
chill.
Like his granny's just in the back.
Hey,
making
granny, okay.
Making a fucking,
you got granny?
Yeah, just she's in there fucking making a corn dog. I'm like, that's what's up. Like,
can I get a corn dog?
It was just chill, bro. You didn't have to worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? And really shout out to him for doing his thing. The next big thing I did, I actually, we're doing the fundraising for that football team. I went and started coaching them on Thursday. I'm actually. The wide receiver coach for the fucking,
shout out.
For the kids.
Yeah, there you go. There it is.
So, I'm out there doing my thing, and right now, they're fucking doing their conditioning fucking every day but Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And they're running, dude. They're working hard. So, like, shout out to those kids, man, because I don't think they know how important it is to me to just be out there. Like, I'm pretty sure they just see it as another dude, you know what I'm saying? But, like, in my aspect, it's way bigger than that.
I just got to understand that running is, like, the best thing you could do for any sport. It's just having pure stamina. You know what I mean? And when you play sports as a kid, you don't get that because you're young and you can go forever. You know what I mean? But you have to understand, like, that's not always going to be the case.
Yeah,
like, as you get older, you start slowing down.
Your body changes, man.
Yes,
your body
exactly.
Shout out to wifey.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, it does, man. Your body does change. I've been working out, but cardio is, like, my hardest, though. Cardio is the hardest, man.
You dread it. When you think cardio, you're like, unless you like to run and you do shit like that.
I'm like,
you're
no.
like, you fucking hate it. You do all your other workouts like, fuck yeah, I'm killing this right now. Like, oh, I gotta run on the treadmill.
But I think because I smoke too, so that kind of like doesn't help.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck,
I would run, but I'm just so high right now that I couldn't really coordinate. You're just making excuses up to not do it.
No, I've been doing it, but it's hard. I'm like, fuck, this shit's hard. I'm like, shit,
I'm
man.
not running nothing, dude.
But there's something about running on a treadmill that's so much more easier than running on the track. I can't run. The track is like, I want to stop. I'm like so tired. I'm like, oh my God.
I can't run on either. Like, track better than treadmill.
Yeah.
But like, if I've gotta run, I want to go somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. I would have
running around in a circle ain't fucking interesting.
Hey, shit.
Like, I gotta see change of fucking scenery
for sure
to fucking at least keep my mind off the fact that what the fuck am I running for?
Yeah, exactly. I have a friend that every time he comes over, he's like, "Do you want to take a walk, bro?" And I'm like, no, I'm not walking. It's fucking hot outside. Like, why do you want to walk? Where are we gonna go? Like, it's hot. We're gonna go outside and be like, damn, it's just way too hot to walk out here.
Like that
go
meme
right back
with
in.
the Justin Timberlake one where he's like flipping people off, or like, it's like, come outside and he's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like,
fuck that, bro.
Like,
I got AC in the house.
You're good. I don't want to go out there. It's fucking hot. It's hot outside.
Man.
You don't get used to the heat though. Never. I mean, I'm from Arizona.
You tolerate it.
You just don't.
You just tolerate it.
Pretty much.
You just stick with it until.
Like, yeah.
Because when it cools down, you're like,
fucking.
Yeah, it's time to live it up for the next 8 months.
Yes.
And then I have leather seats.
Yes,
oh my
too.
goodness.
You get burnt.
Then
you gotta touch the
ceiling. I was just gonna say, touch it like this. You're like, fuck that shit.
You start that shit like 10 minutes early. I know I gotta go somewhere. Let me.
You be thinking I need to get that auto start. I need to get that auto start with the AC. I be hearing the commercials and be like, nah, I don't need that shit.
Yeah.
But right
In
now I need that
Arizona,
shit.
You need that shit.
I need that shit.
Yeah, it's stupid. You have like seat warmers, but you don't have the shit to cool
Right,
your seat.
exactly,
Like, what the
exactly.
fuck?
AutoZone or Audio
We're
Express,
in
right?
Arizona,
Yeah.
but we got seat warmers, but we don't.
Hey, you ever had the seat warmers and accidentally turned them on?
Yes.
It's been hot as fuck.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yes.
I got
Ass cheeks burning and shit.
Sweat is in. Like, damn, what the fuck?
my
Like,
God.
I got that.
something.
I got the AC on. I'm still hot. Like,
I've done that before.
Back sweating and
That's
shit.
then you
fucking-
look, you
And
like,
then I'm
oh
trying to
shit.
figure it
This
out,
shit
like,
been
why
on for
is it
30
so
minutes
hot?
on high. On high, burning the
And then it
fuck
takes
out.
another
Oh
30
my
minutes to
goodness,
reverse
again?
that shit.
Right.
Like,
That doesn't just cool off.
Right. You hope you get to your destination soon.
I gotta get out of this fucking hot
This
seat.
shit all
Talk
the way
about
up.
the fucking hot seat.
Yeah. For
Oh,
sure.
that
For sure.
shit's funny, a
That's
cat.
crazy.
That's
In
Arizona.
other news, this week's topic,
Weeds?
this is
Weeds,
fun.
weeds.
Wow, Sally, so she's oh shit.
Jordan also made these delicious edible
Yes, I
cupcakes
did.
this
Hell
morning.
I might have to get picked up if I'm gonna eat this.
I've eaten
I drove
two.
myself out here, and I'm gonna be like, somebody has to come get me.
Oh god, let's try this again. This week's weed topic.
Fire.
Alcohol sales dropped significantly in states with medical marijuana.
Duh.
Well, we actually have studies to prove it now. So we all know the prohibition against marijuana has just been prolonged just because of the pharmaceutical and alcohol industry really just like
They're big.
really
big
worried
guys.
about that hit they're gonna take. And now, according to the Washington Post, a study claims that alcohol sales has dropped as much as 15% in states with legal medical marijuana.
That's significant, bro.
Yeah, 15%.
That's
You
a
know
big
how many
deal.
people that is?
That's a lot.
Everybody drinks. So 15% is an enormous amount of people that said, you know what? I'm just gonna have a bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just gonna
Fucking
roll
bowl
one.
is just
I'm just
fucking
gonna roll one and chill out
unwind.
instead of getting fucking wasted and
Driving home.
Yeah,
drunk.
I'm trying to
Alcohol
drive.
just does something else to you. It's not
It
the
does.
same.
It's
not
a drug.
The same,
It's
man. It's like,
that's a real drug.
Mhm.
That's a real drug.
you're not the same. I mean, I drink, but like, I just also you want to be careful too because you're just not the same when you're drinking though. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I have fun, but you always like. I just feel like
Well, as an adult, you should be able to regulate yourself.
Yes, you should be.
You should
but
be.
a lot of people can't, and it's legal, so it doesn't get as frowned upon. You see people all at work go out for happy hour and get smashed together and do dumb stuff, and it's not frowned upon.
yeah.
But
I do think,
you
dude.
feel like if you're gonna mention to one of your coworkers that you got high after work, that
Oh,
you
yeah,
gotta be
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
you gotta be
You
like
got high
looking-
without
No.
me?
you
True,
gotta be looking
true.
over
It's
your
so
shoulders,
true though. Like it's
and you
such
gotta
a
be
yeah.
like,
That's
But I
just
do
true.
think that
Which
as
is-
far as
You're so right.
drinking
That's so
goes,
true.
I think it used to be a narrative that drinking was cool. I don't think people think drinking is cool anymore.
No.
I don't think. I think
Wow.
it's. I think
In some
it's.
crowds,
I
it's
think.
fucking
I don't think it's
Well-
hitting the same way it used to though.
well, and that's just because
because
You go out-
of marijuana.
because
Do
in
you
the-
go out?
no, but
well, okay,
no.
Now, I was
That's
just gonna
why.
say because in the club it's different.
Yeah.
Like in the club,
That's
that's
true.
all
Especially,
you
like-
can do is drink because
That's
that's the only
true.
way to have
If you have
fun,
your
right?
vape
True.
pen,
And so
yeah.
and so the other thing is like and then think you have to be careful though when
Not
you're
me.
with your pen because then people are like they come up to you or
Ooh,
security
he's
will take-
smoking!
they take your
Oh,
fucking thing
snitches,
and
bro.
I'm like what the fuck like that's fucking bullshit.
we fighting.
But
we
it's
fucking
true,
fight,
like-
dog.
Oh, no.
Smoke or marijuana is frowned upon, which to me is crazy because you don't do stupid shit when you're smoking versus when you're drinking. Like people are
Like
fighting, they get to
doing
fight,
key
they're doing
bumps in the
stupid shit.
bathroom.
Right.
Doing stupid shit, just doing
Right.
stupid shit. Or like the other thing that I don't agree with is drinking and driving. I don't
Yeah.
agree with that. Like I'm just like I just feel like it's not like it's
Like,
not
and I
cool.
do ride-share, so
Especially
I,
now that
I
there's
pick up
so
drunk people
many
all the time.
options not.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm not-
there's
I'm
so
not
you have
many
no
ways
reason.
to get around.
I'm
yeah.
not gonna lie. I have 2 DUIs.
I got one.
Both of my DUIs, Lyft and Uber didn't even exist.
Yeah.
I could have called a cab, but it wasn't.
Everybody knows how cab
it wasn't
service is.
Really
it's trash.
in
Fuck the
places
cabs.
where cabs were really
Cabs
even
are
that
trash.
accessible or used. So calling a cab was not something that was really on the fucking table.
Yeah.
And it, you know, I mean, I don't drink and drive now. I don't even fucking drink anymore, and that's just because I really don't enjoy it anymore.
Right. It just, and that's what I mean. And that's what I mean. That's what I mean. There's a lot of people that feel just like you do. Like, fuck, man. Like, what's the fun? What's the point? You know what I mean? At least when you smoke, you know what I mean. You chill out. Everything's usually better.
And
better
I can go like weeks or even months, and I'm saying I don't drink like that. Like if I'm drinking, it's because I'm at the club. Like
Right.
we went out like this weekend. We went to the club, so we're like, all right, we're drinking because we're at the club. If I could smoke, if we could smoke in the fucking
would do
club,
it.
I'd
You would
probably
do it.
fucking
man.
smoking.
Everybody would light
I
that
would be
bitch up.
smoking
You would
in
light
the
it up.
fucking club
Yeah.
and not be.
And-
I probably
do
wouldn't
it.
buy a drink.
Can
I'd
I
just
get a-
fucking
can I get
smoke.
another
You've been
water?
trying.
I have been.
You've been
I smoked
trying.
at the Marquee.
But you know,
Outside,
and
though.
like and it's like what
On the
and
patio.
the other side to
smoked
that
in the
is
green room.
Where the cops with the cops right there. My bad. Man.
Well, I think that they wouldn't allow us to do it is because they know too is that if people rather smoke than drink, they're not going to sell
They're not gonna
alcohol,
make
and
the
that's
same
how
amount of money
that's how
at
they
all.
make their money. You know what I
Right.
mean? So
Start selling pot in the club.
yes,
Show
I
your
wish there
medical
was
card.
a-
Sell some grams. You can have a pop. You could have a weed
Listen,
bar.
with
It
that-
would be
I-
tight to have
I
a
might
club
be
like
willing to
if you
spend
for med patients. Like if
$10.
you're a med patient,
You get a
then you
certain
should be able
wristband.
to.
Just how they wristband you with fucking
Yeah.
alcohol, you get like a green
True.
wristband.
Oh yeah, that
And
would
they
be.
have like dab stations or little spots where you. Oh man, don't say no more. Don't say no
Oh, are we
Don't
got
say
me that
no
one?
Hey.
I want to be a part of this.
more. This
That's
is
good.
copyrighted.
Building.
Listen, with that banking bill that we
Brain
talked about
story.
last
I'm
week,
just saying.
once they get
Oh,
their
the
money in the bank, and the banks actually start looking at the transactions, they're gonna be like, whoa, like
Yeah.
Oh,
this
they
needs to be.
they
They already
know.
know. They
That's
already
all
know. They
political,
already
bro.
know. But you
there's
know, there are
power.
there are some people that just need to see it, like actually see it to get over the hump. You know what I mean?
Honestly, the big
Over
thing
that.
right now is it's the people in charge need to figure out this is what's going on. The people in fucking charge that make the decision are trying to figure out a way that they can be the only people to benefit from
Yeah,
it.
and there's just not gonna
there-
happen.
And there's too much greed on the other side drawing them to not go in that direction, and that's why it's not there yet.
I'm saying
But
that it's going to get to the point where none of that will matter.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be so profitable that everybody's going to have to say, okay, I surrender.
absolutely.
Legalize it.
Smoke
Legalize
weed
it.
every day.
Exactly. Exactly. On
He's been
point.
waiting for that.
On
Waiting for
point.
that.
On point.
I like the soundboard, Jordan. You did work this week.
Hey. So, in conclusion, if the most recent studies results prove true, then Christopher Ingram at the Washington Post predicts that alcohol industry could be in for a rude awakening in years to come, just because people are going to want to choose that pop over booze to substitute, the looking to avoid the hangovers and alcohol poisoning that comes along with all that shit you're doing.
Think of
night
this.
out at
Think
the
of
club.
walking into the gas station, and instead of being that beer case is there, it's just weed.
Did you see the part in there where they were talking about like some of the craft breweries that were doing like tincture beers and stuff?
Yeah.
And I think part of it was talking about like a hops flavor.
Remember when I
vape
told you
cartridge?
guys? Remember when I
Wow.
fucking told you guys when
I'd
I was
fuck
in
with
California? I
Uh-huh.
drank that non-alcoholic
Yeah,
beer
Yes.
made from Lagunitas. It was hoppy as fuck. Like I had to reread the label's
Uh-huh.
fine print because it tastes just like beer, but it was fucking.
You
It
said
had like
nah.
100 milligrams of weed in it.
Was it CBD or
It's
THC?
THC. I bought it at
Damn.
the dispensary.
I
So
seen
they-
I
they-
seen that
they-
they sell those at Phoenix Relief, huh?
The
The one that
Lagunitas
you
one?
I think you
Oh.
posted one not too
No,
long
these
ago.
ones they do. These are.
Oh yeah, those
they
ones,
do,
yeah.
Those are. I
These are
haven't
my
tried one of those.
shit.
But he's always drinking those.
These are my
things.
shit, bro. Like on everything.
So they taste good though. They
Those
don't
are
taste...
energy drinks though.
Oh really?
Yeah, what I'm talking about is.
Oh, those
is-
are energy drinks.
Yeah, these are energy drinks. They have 75% THC and 25%.
What are, like,
THC
sativa?
plus CBD. I don't know.
Or do they have like? Is it like certain ones? I mean, because if it's energy,
They have
I'm just
different
saying.
flavors. I would think. I mean, shit.
I would
dude,
think it should
picks
if
me
it's
up.
okay.
I get fucking lit though. It's like,
He's
it's
like it lit though.
You just
That's
mix
tight.
it with the body armor, and then you got yourself a shake. You got
I drink them separate. But for sure, that fucking beer, like, it was on point. I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, if we ever threw a party, like, I would serve these instead of, like, alcoholic beverages, but then people would be getting, like, fucked up.
That's the thing. That's the thing about it.
Drink like 6 of those.
So
You're like,
He needs some milk.
You give them you give them a ticket. They're only allowed so many. You're like, you can only have 1 or 2 per night. That's it for the night. That's it. You're done. You're cut out.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
That's funny shit.
Man, so, yeah, all in all, man, just fucking smoke pot, man. Get high. Don't drink and drive. And
Calling
this is
Uber.
a
And I'm not
message from our
judging.
sponsor over at Phoenix Relief Center. Do not smoke and drive as well. That is
Yeah,
not
yeah,
fucking safe.
yeah.
That is dangerous. So make sure if you're going to be medicating or anything that fucking fucks with your mind state, just fucking call Uber and Lyft. Like, literally, you sign up, you get discount codes weekly and shit. So I'm telling you this because I use Uber and Lyft. So and Jonesy
do
will
too.
pick you up. You know what I'm saying? My nigga
Well,
be
if I'm in your area. I mean,
Jonesy scooping. In other news, I don't know. I keep saying that.
In other
We don't
news,
even have news. We just got Miss V in the building. What's up, Miss V?
Doing good.
Man.
I'm excited to be here with you guys again. And
Yes.
when you asked me to come back, I was like, yeah. I'm like, I was waiting. I was like, I want to go back.
Yeah, no, because I really like we've been running into you everywhere. Now that you got your medical card and stuff.
I've actually been.
praise.
This is actually my second year with my car.
Oh, okay.
That was my
okay.
first time that I had went to Earl Cup. That's why.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I will rephrase that. First time at Earl Cup, you
she's
know.
been legal for 2 years.
Yeah,
For 2
she
years.
said, I ain't no
yes.
amateur. She said, hey,
Yeah,
big
no,
girl.
no.
put some
my
respect
goodness.
on my name.
Respect on it. Shit. Nah, but it's always like real good seeing you, you know, and Canna Mama and just the women in the industry making
Yes.
a fucking impact is always good because, like I said, you guys are the ones who suffer from the stigma the most. You know?
Yes,
So,
absolutely.
To see you guys out there representing and going hard, you know, in the Arizona Marriage of Mamas and fucking
Killing it.
Yeah.
the Pink Reef. Yeah, I was trying to Pink Kush. Like all the ladies in the
I'm like
industry.
starting to get to know the different people out there. Like as I got introduced to Canna Mama through Podson, and
Yeah,
so
makes sense. So do we.
he was like, you know, like I went to like a thing, and so something about her, like I just really liked her vibe. She is very good spirit. She's one of those people, like I don't know, she likes to motivate women. Like you could just tell, like you know, she's all about
sure.
like you know,
Heck yeah.
See,
women
when we first met
women
her, she was a
empowerment.
little like, she didn't really talk to us. Podson was just like, yo, you should get Miss V, or not Miss V, Canna Mom on the show. And I was like, all right, cool. And then I just like hit her up, and then she was like, yeah. A whole bunch of rescheduling and shit. And then she came on, and it was like when she came on the show, it was like, yeah, I fuck with her.
Yeah.
That's my
For
nigga.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, she was cool people to talk to, and through her, I've been like introduced to more people. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
we went to go celebrate her 10K. I went
Yeah.
out to that. That was dope.
lit,
That was
huh?
fucking
I wanted to
dope.
go
It was
to
fucking
Yeah.
dope.
I
It was
was
so
out of town
dope.
that
Scheduling
weekend.
for us.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
dude! Like the place that we went to, oh my god, it's fucking gorgeous. Dude, that shit was so tight though. Like Tempe.
You guys went to
In
the
Tempe
Sublime
at
after
that,
party?
like,
You
that
didn't-
so that place for the Sublime after party. I didn't go to that.
Yeah.
I wish I would have went to that. I didn't go to that, but I went to Canna's mama was in that same place.
That
It
same
was that
place.
same. That was the same
Okay.
venue basically.
That's tight.
I mean, it's a, I don't know what a penthouse.
Yeah.
The penthouse. So it was dope. It was fucking hella dope. There was like these cases. I don't know if you guys saw videos, but there was cases,
Yeah, for sure.
and they had bongs.
Where that at?
Like,
You know what I'm
these
saying?
dope-ass bongs inside these cases, like glass cases. I was like, dude, I was like, this shit's fucking tight. It was pretty dope. It's pretty dope. Yes.
That's the right one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
But yeah.
In case anybody's
How long
wondering,
did it take you to put
do
this
that.
soundboard together?
Maybe like 45 minutes.
Damn, you
Okay.
home run, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking
I
home
just
run.
be chilling, bro. I just be chilling.
He's
I
like,
just be chilling,
He's like,
bro.
I just got it done. You know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
like homegirl let me borrow her MacBook, and I just been fucking crushing shit. And then like when I get my school money, I've already like looked up the price to get like basically the basic MacBook is all I need to do what I need to do. So yeah, like we're gonna be
Do a
doing
lot of
some
things with
shit.
it.
Yeah, for sure. Like, cause once I get my own, then we can start doing the live broad stream. Cause she has some lock on her shit where she can't download shit off the internet without the password, and I wasn't gonna do all that shit to her fucking laptop. So
Yeah.
but I do appreciate Alyssa. I appreciate you. Any women out there that need their makeup done, Alyssa's actually a phenomenal makeup artist. She does makeup for like movie people. She's done makeup for weddings, for fucking artists doing video shoots and shit. So
There you go.
she's real nice with it. But Miss V, this is about you, and you have huge news, and now's the time to talk about it. Now is the time to talk about it, and I'm ready.
Okay, so I'm pretty excited to say that I'm going to be a part of the Twista show. So I'll be opening up for him. So it's my first national artist that I'll be opening up for. So that's pretty freaking exciting.
Hey.
Like, it's a legend. I was just gonna say, like, legend, man. Like, oh my God, it's crazy. I mean, just I said, words can't explain. Like, I'm just so damn. Oh my goodness.
It's okay.
She's
It's
so
okay.
excited. She
Okay.
broke the mic.
I'm so excited. I'm messing with shit over here.
It's all right.
But no, I'm excited. I can't wait, and maybe a little nervous, but yeah.
Oh, not again.
Dang it.
Damn it, Daniel.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
There
we're
you
good.
Can you hear me now?
We're good.
We're like
Alright.
that what is it, T-Mobile commercial?
Yeah.
Why don't you
Now
drop
he's
your?
Sprint.
Why don't you finish
Or
that
Sprint.
single?
Yeah, which he fucked up because Sprint is trash, bro. Like, fuck Sprint. I'm dipping from Sprint. I'm probably going to Verizon.
So I have enough time. That's what I'm gonna try to get that done though. So I'm
Drop
trying
the
to
single
get
at the show.
Oh, you I heard that snippet.
Gotta
of your
do
new
it.
Song.
Well, that's a remix. So I put out a remix. I did a remix
Okay.
of the J. Cole, like the J. Cole. And then I also put, like, there's a song that I have on SoundCloud, or I have my mixtape that I have on SoundCloud. So I always show, like, my hip-hop version, but I never really show, like, my singing side. So I had, like, 2 songs in there that I did that I was, like, actually singing. So I wanted to kind of put that out there.
I thought that shit was new.
No.
It was still hot, though. I was
Is
like,
it?
oh, Miss V got some fire coming out.
But I ended up getting some beats from, is it Joseph Lior, I think is his name.
I've heard of
I'm
him.
going to have to ask him.
And so he's, so I ended up getting some beats from him. So that's the song that I'm working on right now. So
Dope.
I'm looking forward to I pretty much have it done. I'm just kind of going over it and seeing what else I wanna
Definitely
do with
drop
it.
it at
Yeah.
the show. Like,
So I
that's
think
the
that would be
best
pretty
case
exciting.
scenario,
Yeah.
You know?
So I'm excited to, yeah, man, it's like pretty dope
That's
though.
fucking
So that'll be in
awesome.
September, September 6th. It's on a Friday.
Oh, that's
at the
in
Monarch.
September?
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
I thought it was in 2 weeks. I was like, fuck.
No.
I'm gonna
I
be
don't-
out of town.
Yeah, no. My lady has to go to a play with her mom.
No, it's
So-
Dope.
yeah. I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah.
gonna be. It's September 6th. It's on a Friday.
Okay, yeah, well, I'll be there then. I told you I'd be there. I'll be there.
So let me see.
I'll put it on my calendar.
Twista.
Yeah,
Does it
that'd be
say
tight,
on
dude.
But like
Yeah,
I was saying
September
before,
6th for
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
growing up
So-
outside of Chicago, like I've been listening to Twista forever. Like before, like he was nationwide.
Yeah.
When it was just like
Bro, there was a point in time where like we were all just debating like who's the fastest rapper? Who's the fastest rapper?
Yeah,
Is it Twista? Is it Busta Rhymes? Is it Eminem?
Yeah.
Like
Well,
Yeah.
where I
and
was
it
telling
was
him,
just like, okay, Twista.
is it mystical?
well,
is it
no,
mystical?
no,
Like,
no,
it's
Tech
got-
9. I was just gonna
Or
say
Tech
Tech 9
9,
because
you know.
Tech 9
Logic-
was like he was
Logic
big during that
steps-
time though
he's-
too. You know what
Well,
I'm
he's
saying?
new.
So,
I guess he's new. But Logic can fucking, he does spit.
but I mean, Twista was. I mean,
But he was
killed
always
it, though.
because he not only did he rap fast, like what he was saying was fucking dope and
Yeah.
smooth as shit. As shit. So he
Like
was always
telling
my
the
number
story
one.
though. He does. He tells
Exactly,
stories
exactly.
too though. Yeah. I like
tight.
him.
Yeah.
I'm super excited. I'm definitely gonna. I swear to God, I'm gonna be there. I'm pretty sure Kyle will be there. Jones, if we can get Jones to get out the house, he'll be there. This
We'll
guy-
see.
Jonesies.
I'm
Gotta
fucking
come through.
swamped, bro. Like
That
shit's
shit's
crazy.
funny.
September 6th.
So yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. Everybody, gotta come out, come see your girl, Miss V. It's gonna be a dope show. I don't know what other artists are gonna be there, but I mean, I know I put it out there, so I know people are asking me like, wait, so you're doing the show, and I'm like, yeah, I'm doing the show. Like, I'm like, should I not be doing the show? Like, yeah, of course. Like, I'm excited.
I know the
like,
way
should
I
be.
asked, kind of, because I looked at it and I was like, oh shit, that kind of comes off douchey. Because I was like, so you got the spot, but it question mark, and then you know how people read that, like, oh, so you got the spot, like.
So well, no, and it wasn't even that. Like, I think somebody prior to that had like kind of like put something. They made a comment on there, and it was like kind of a weird comment. I'm not gonna say what the comment was, but it was a weird comment. And right after that, that person went on a live And I checked it out.
That's to get crazy.
And they were kind of like ranting. And I was like,
Really, nigga?
I was like,
My dog.
I was like, so I didn't know how to
Home run.
take that. Like, I was like, you know what I mean? Like, is he upset because, you know what I mean? So I don't know.
Damn.
But so I'm not going to say, but you know, yeah. So that happened. So anyways, either or, I know people are happy for me.
Yeah.
So, and I'm excited. I think I should be able to open up for national artists, and I think that this is just going to be the first, and there's going to be many more to come right after this. You know what I mean?
So success is the haters. It's the same shit that happened to you after the fucking hip hop festival. Same scenario. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
niggas are gonna, women are gonna take jabs at you because they're feeling some type of way about not being there, and all you got to do is just keep doing what you're doing.
And I just keep doing me. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna stop being me. I'm gonna still, like, I think people are gonna know, like, you're gonna weed out the real and the fake. People know, like, people see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people know.
No doubt.
Like, you know, it's like that saying, like, with any relationship, whether you're starting to meet somebody or, you know, your friends or no matter what, but after so much time, like, a person's gonna show their real selves. You know what I mean? And you're gonna see that. And so, you know, like, I think people have now, they've been knowing me for a while now, and they see who I really am and how I am as a person. And you know, I'm telling you, man, I've just been rubbing elbows with so many people in the industry and just doing so many things and talking to so many people, and they're just so nice. Like, everybody's nice, you know what I mean? And
I fuck with you.
Thank
Are you still
I
signed to
appreciate it.
RTU?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Dope.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So.
What? I mean, I'm interested.
No, I'm not. No, that wasn't at you. That was at her.
Well, no, I mean, because I just don't. I don't know what the insides of, like, their process works. So it's always just interesting to talk to somebody that is signed with them.
I'm just not.
Yeah.
To see how everything works.
Not really. Not you. Just them.
Yeah.
I love you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love you too.
Moving
I love you too.
Maybe I do. I don't know. No. I really forgot what I was going to say.
So it happens when you're smoking in the bakery.
Yeah. Shout out to PRC.
Cupcakes in the bakery.
Yeah.
Weed.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Dude, this
Bro.
shit's fucking fire, man. I'm like tripping out right
Did
now.
Kyle
Like,
get that?
it was like an explosion up in this bitch. I
Oh,
like took my
thank
first
you.
bite. I was like,
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
did?
damn
That's
good. I was
I
like,
do them
wow,
non-medicated
this is
too. So if you know you having
Did you
parties
want
or
the
whatever, I actually like do real
Love
legit
one?
baking.
Yeah, no,
Better
that
get
shit's
at that.
fucking
It's
fire, man. Like,
sweet,
I'm not
though,
even
dog.
kidding.
It's
I was like,
super
I took the
sweet.
first bite. I'm like, dude, this shit's so good. I'm like,
And you can't even taste the bud in it.
no, man, it's
It's
fire.
got a
Like,
little
that
slight
shit's.
aftertaste,
lightly
but it's
seasoned.
just
No,
enough.
but it's just
Lightly
good.
seasoned.
No, I mean, I kind of like that though.
Yeah,
Like
no,
when
I like
yeah,
tasting a little
too.
bit of-
Because then when you don't, I feel like, am I?
That's how you get fucked up. That's how you get fucked up. You start eating them and you're like,
You guys know what I'm
2 hours
talking
later,
about.
you're
You
like,
know what I'm
oh,
talking
shit,
about. You're
I'm
not tasting.
floored.
You're like kind of wondering, like, am I just eating some brownies, just some regular brownies? I'm just
Did this
curious
nigga
to
just
know.
bamboozle me?
Right?
Did he just sell me this little ass $10 cupcake?
you'd be like, you lied. This
You
shit did not get
lied.
me. Oh, wait.
Oh.
All of a sudden it starts hitting
I'm
you.
fucked.
You're like, fuck.
I think I'm high.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, yes,
And then you're
yes.
laying in the back seat of your own car.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Dude,
I've been there.
An Earl Cup,
I've
the
been
Sublime,
there.
is it? I'm pretty sure it's a Sublime. They had that table with like all the edibles.
Oh,
They
yeah.
kept that shit filled the whole time, even
But
no
they
matter
were not
how
medicated.
high.
They weren't
weren't?
medicated. No.
I don't care. This shit was
They
still.
were bomb as
They were
fuck.
still bomb as fuck. Though I was
Speaking
like, this shit was
of
so good.
Fingers crossed, Sublime should be in the building in 2 weeks.
Really,
Nice.
that's dope. That's
So,
dope.
We got our fingers and toes and everything else you can crossed, and we're working our magic, man. Like, that's the great thing about I think what I figured out is just having patience. Like, I almost caught myself this week, like, for a day. I was like, damn, bro, like, we're not doing anything. We're not making no moves. We're like literally just standing still. But then I was like, not really. Like, not really.
Not really,
if
bro.
you look under the layers, look at the numbers, and look at everything that we're doing, it's like, bro, fuck, dude. Like, you might need this little standstill for a minute because shit's about to, like, hit the fan.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
machine,
I was-
bro. It's a machine right now.
I
It
was kind of
moves.
doing the math, and I feel like roughly we did in the last 3 months the same numbers that we had done in the last 6 months combined.
Easily,
Yeah.
easily,
That's
bro.
dope.
So,
Easily,
like,
bro.
to me,
How
That-
exciting
that's
was
a
it that you
sign.
guys had the podcast in at the Earl Cove. That
Yeah,
was
it was
like so
awesome.
fucking dope, huh?
It was so
my
cool.
That's so cool.
God.
Would you say that you guys were the only ones that
Yeah.
were doing a
Really?
podcast in there? That
Wow.
was
Inside
that was
there,
tight.
yeah.
See,
That's
that's you put that on the resume, bro.
Yeah.
You put that on the
And,
fucking
and
resume.
it, you know,
Yeah.
honestly, like to me, it's all come from going to the cannabis events, meeting those people in
Fuck
the
yeah.
industry.
Marijuana
Talking to them.
evaluations.
Yeah.
Got in with marijuana evaluations.
go.
I mean, really, shout out and thanks to Richard over
Fuck
at
yeah.
Marijuana Evaluations.
He's going ham, bro.
He is
He's
fucking-
going
he
fucking
is the
Richard
one
calls
that
me
brought us.
every single
He's
day.
going
and
crazy.
He's like, hey, bro, can you meet up to make a video today? And I'm like,
Bro,
you
can
just
I
called me and asked
sleep?
yesterday. But
So-
no, I love it, bro. I love
Yeah.
it because he knows I love the camera. So I'm like, yeah, man, let's do this shit.
So I mean, you know, and it's to me, it's really come from just going out and doing it, and not just saying that we're doing what we're doing, but actually going out and doing
Making
what
moves.
we're doing and talking to people
Especially
and
with the-
showing people that we genuinely want to help lift everybody else up.
Yeah.
We're not trying to be somebody else's competition. I mean, to me, there isn't really a podcast that we have to compete with.
We're
So-
not like anything else, and especially with the basketball tournament that Jay's throwing. You know, we're literally just trying to help people. That's it. We're not asking for anything in return. We're just throwing out some good vibes. You know, something you can get up and listen to, and be motivated to keep moving forward.
That's right.
You know what I mean? That's what we're here for sure.
So yeah.
All right. Well, Miss V, I'm so fucking excited for you. Like, I cannot wait for the Twista show. Wiggle that thing down there because I think you might have.
Here, can you hear me now? Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
I was like,
lost you for a
I
minute.
couldn't hear myself.
But I don't know if we had this the last time you were
We did
here,
not.
but we have implemented some questions for
questions.
you now that
Okay.
you're super baked. So get ready.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Do I get like any like? Do I get a lifeline or like play the fifth? I was kidding.
Played the fifth.
Well, they're not
They're
any
not
like
that
truth or
serious.
dare.
They're not that serious.
Chill.
Where do you buy your weed?
I just
Who
making-
sells you your weed?
I'm just making sure. I'm just kidding.
None of us are going to Area 51, all right?
That's a funny shit.
Speaking of Area 51,
51.
Hey.
question numero uno.
That's
What
funny.
do you think they are hiding at Area 51?
There's definitely some activity over there. I think there's definitely some aliens.
I think the
think
aliens
that's
is just walking around there chilling. Honestly.
Yeah.
Listen,
I
Smoking
think they're
blunts.
Yeah, chilling.
They're all
Hey,
about-
you guys are finally gonna legalize this shit? Like, finally. Exactly.
Sure,
know.
Mr. Alien.
I don't
We've
know.
been blazed for years over here.
I don't think anybody's gonna go in there like they're saying, but there might
No,
there
they
might
get
be,
annihilated.
but I don't know. There might be something. I don't know. There might be something there. So you
I
never
heard
know. I mean, like, okay, but like, why does the government not want it? What is it that they don't want us to know?
The government's corrupt. Come on, like that's what it is. There's just shit we don't know. There's just shit we don't know, and they don't want us to know. Like,
This is why they don't want to legalize marijuana either. You know what I'm saying? Because they're the biggest drug dealers. I'm saying, think about it. Like, they're the ones that are pushing out the pills.
they're doing way
and-
worse shit.
They're,
They're doing
you know,
way
like,
worse shit.
You know, like the pills, like that. That's like, okay, the pills gets people to like be addicted, and then they smoke them, they do whatever,
Government
they do that, and it goes like it like gradually gets to other things that they cannot get off of, you know. And,
Right.
and marijuana doesn't do that to you. You're not like going from here and then all of a sudden you're like doing things
Right.
that you bad, like the bad
Fuck the
hardcore
government.
drugs. You know.
Yeah,
what I'm
we
saying?
all know why
I
weed
didn't
is
go from a
classified.
bong to smack.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
no,
Yeah.
you do. I'm just saying, like, I don't know, but that's just my thought process. So, I
Exactly.
don't know. There could be.
I'd say you're
I
more
don't
likely
know.
to try smack if you're drinking.
That's
You're
what-
more likely to try anything if you're drinking.
I don't know. I know when I was drinking, I was in on that cocaine about every single night. So
Why do you have to make an
yeah.
old man voice? Why do you have to make an old man voice?
Because it
And you
adds to the dynamic
was
of
back
what
in the
I
day.
was
Yeah.
doing. You know what I'm saying?
The old me. The old me.
The old me was back there
The old me
smoking
coming
and
out.
doing the dopey.
Doing the dopey.
I was doing the dopey.
Okay, what's next?
Oh my god. Okay, question number 2. What would you do with a time machine?
Ooh. Time machine. What would I do at the time? I probably. Are you saying like if I could go back to something?
Anything.
Whatever you want to do.
Forward, back.
What
Forward,
would
forward
you
or
do?
backwards?
Anything.
Listen,
What would you do with
you
it?
are given the
Ow.
time machine. What the fuck you doing with that shit?
Okay, well, I probably would go forward because you can't change the past. So I would go forward and I would want to see like what I have going on in my future and seeing what I need to do to get there. You know what I'm saying? So
Or seeing
I'd
if it's worth it.
Seeing if, yeah. You never
Come
know.
back and commit
That's a double-edged
suicide.
sword.
Like,
No,
fuck
wait.
it, ain't shit ahead on the road
Well, you
anyway.
never know. You never know. But if people do,
That's a
if people
double-edged
do-
sword.
If people
shit.
do you dirty, then you know you're like, all right, I know, I already know what it is. Like, you know what I mean. So you know how to handle the
you can
situation
make
because
a
I already,
change.
you
Yeah.
make the change. I'm making the change.
Yeah, there you go. I feel you. Just playing devil's advocate. I mean, you never know.
So yeah, I would go to the future.
Okay. I can't wait to hear this one. Who would you dream collab be with?
Let's see. That's a good one too. I've been asked this before, and at the time, because I really liked her music, and I still do till this day, was Halsey, because I really like her music in general.
Okay.
If I was looking at like a guy version, I've been asked this too, like on the guy version side of it. But I think somebody that I think is super underrated here in Arizona, which is Futuristic. I think he's dope.
Yeah.
Like he's super dope. So, yeah, I would. That would be dope to do a collab
Did I
with
just read
Futuristic.
somewhere that he just stopped
Yes,
drinking?
you read that on my
Yes.
page, on my post, which I was going to say, if anybody knows the guy, tell the guy to hit me up on some real shit. Like, I know he don't know me or no
I
shit.
read that, and I read his post too, and I
Yeah.
thought, I think that's like, do you guys,
It's huge.
man, for you guys to speak up like that and say, like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, and talk about these things, like, I think that, and you know what, when I read it, it made me even respect him even more as an artist,
Exactly.
man. I'm not even kidding. I watched his video, and I read the post, and I just felt like even more like, wow, you know what, like, just made me respect him even more, man.
I was saying the other week
something.
that I'm an artist, so I'm gonna drink and get drunk and be drinking Hennessy all the time, this and that. It's like it's getting really old. I mean, it's getting pretty damn old. Like
That shit's played.
it's played
Yeah.
out. Like
There's more to life than that, man.
exactly
Have a
There's so much
personality.
more to
exactly.
life
And
than
I
that,
just
man.
look at him and I'm like, that looks so depressing.
Yeah.
You're on a camera pretending like you're having fun. You're getting drunk. Whatever. It just looks like what? Why? I mean, like. I don't see that as like, oh man, this guy's so cool. He gets to get drunk in the studio and just lay around, like.
And like,
sound fun.
and like drinking, like, okay, like, and not only that, like, just drinking does something to like to your body though,
Yeah,
too.
your
Like
liver,
your body's
your
changed. Your
memory.
body's like not, like, I don't know.
eating.
You could tell when someone drinks though, too. Like their face, just how they
It's
look
all
sometimes.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
Just think about it. Like that's just trying to
Dark-ass
come out of your
circles.
body, like your pores. You know
Their
what I
mood
mean? Like,
too.
and their
Poison.
mood- yeah.
Crazy.
And and think
Crazy.
about it. Like say you didn't have a drink that day, maybe you're having it. Then you're probably gonna have a bad day. You know what I mean? And so it does affect your mood, and it affects. It's like a trickle effect. It affects everything
right.
else. You
This
know, so
motherfucker with 2 joints.
I know, right? You're crazy.
he would.
Smoke weed every day.
Stop drinking, people. I'm going to tell you, hey,
Yeah.
shout outs to Futuristic, like I said,
No, but
because
for Rose.
the day he quit.
Man
It's
down.
Well,
Milk.
I need some milk.
He needs some water.
He needs some milk.
He needs some milk.
Nah, look, because his,
Put your arms up. Put your arms up.
Arms up. Breathe.
does anybody want these?
Hey,
I'll take
Go.
one of them.
His sobriety date is like a week after mine. So I'll hit a year and he'll hit a month. So I
Nice.
said, like, dude, let's celebrate. Like, a month is a big deal. Like, people are like, people out on the outside are like, okay, you hit a month. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Big
No,
one.
it can be
it's
a
a
but it's a
big
huge deal.
fucking deal, dude. And I'm gonna make it a big deal. So my guy, if you're listening to this, hit me up like on some personal shit. You know what I'm saying? Throw you a little hippie party. You know what I'm saying? So, next question for you, Miss V. Ooh, this one's freaky. Have you ever had a supernatural experience? Something scary, like Paranormal
Ghost?
Activity.
Ghost? Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh,
Absolutely.
Chupacabra?
Wow.
Well, my mom, okay, so we're younger. We lived in, like, my mom had a trailer.
Yeah.
And so, like, it was a double wide. So, like, the one side of it was, like, the original piece, and then the other side was, like, an add-on, like, later. They added one on. So, you could always hear, like, people, like, something running up and
Oh,
down.
hell no.
Hell
no. Let me light my
up
Hey,
and
man.
down. I'm not even kidding. Like,
We
I'm being
gotta
dead- I'm being
move
dead
now.
serious.
Let me light
No,
my sage for the story. You might got something in here. You might got something.
And it's funny that you would even ask me, like, and I'll tell you why right now. So anyway, so
Not up in here.
Let's go.
I just gotta make sure.
Like the stage. You out here telling scary stories and shit.
So okay.
Little babies running around.
So I'm not joking. So anyway, so then like one day, like I was taking a shower and I could hear somebody like knocking on the door, like yelling for me, and I thought it was my sister. So, and I'm like dude, like so I get out of the shower, I go to open up the door, and she's not there. Like there's nobody at the door, but you literally could hear somebody, and they're like yelling my name. I swear I heard, like I thought it was my sister. Like I'm not joking.
I gotta go.
So when I told my sister, she didn't believe me, but then like I want to say like a week later, it happened to her. And same thing, like she went to go open up the door, and there was nobody there. Like I'm not kidding. Like I'm dead serious.
Shit.
Okay. So anyways, it's
gotta get me
it's
out
crazy
of this.
that you asked me this, because my sister just had a median come to my mom's house. So my mom has another house.
Oh, hell no.
It's funny. Literally, this was just yesterday.
That might be a
too.
hereditary
That
thing.
was literally-
Y'all try ghosts.
I need to light this shit back up.
No.
I'm lighting this
Hereditary
back
ghosts.
up.
I inherited
That
some
ain't
ghosts.
it. That ain't it.
Fucking
We
poltergeist.
got ghosts in our genes.
Poltergeist.
No.
And for some reason, everywhere we go, there's just ghosts
Fucking
everywhere.
banner's about to fall off in a...
Right?
No!
I'm not kidding.
crazy.
No,
That's
no, this is not
wild.
even a joke. So, the media told my mom that there was a man, figure spirit in the back of the house. I'm not
I gotta
kidding.
stop.
All right.
Keep going.
All right.
This is good.
That's
I
crazy.
thought, like, it's crazy that you would ask me this question. And, okay, so I'm not joking. So she was telling me that. And, like, so there was another house that I lived in, and in this house we found out that I didn't know this
Jeans.
at first, but there was a little girl who died in that house.
Oh, God.
And I didn't know that. But so like at night, like so like you would always hear like the cabinet like doors, like
She's trying to get into cereal?
Oh, damn.
I
She's
don't
trying
know.
to get the cereal.
She was probably high or something. I don't
She
know.
really is trying
No,
to get
listen,
the
I'm
cereal.
not kidding. So
Oh,
like you would hear
man.
stuff. So now the house that I live in now,
Does
I
not have
own my
ghosts?
house. Like I mean now I'm a homeowner, and the house was brand new. It was owned by one person. So now I
They
don't
didn't
hear
die in it.
I don't hear anything in my house now. But I mean,
How about outside of it? How about outside of it?
Cars just not...
If you hear it outside, it's hereditary. That's how we know.
Plants all pulled out, dead fucking crows.
all of those properties though were like older properties. So like the trailer, like somebody else lived there prior to my
Shit
mom
had
owning
happened
it.
before that.
You need a movie.
And the house that I lived in, like, well, obviously we were renting, so I didn't own that house either. I was renting that house. And then the house that my mom lives in right now, that she owns, it was obviously owned by somebody else previously to her. So there was that house is like basically like in downtown Phoenix, literally by like where the ballpark is at. So like there's nothing but older
probably
homes
ghost
over
houses
there.
all in
Yeah,
downtown
like there's
Phoenix.
all like there's
It's so
an
old.
older.
It's so old.
So it's a really
I
old
love it over
community.
there.
It's an older community.
I used to live right at 7th Street in Van Buren, right behind the Children's Museum there.
She's
in
more
those
like close to like
apartments.
13th Street in like Madison. Like
Okay.
literally it's
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
other
yeah,
side of
yeah.
it. Like the railroad,
The
like
brick
the tracks is
houses?
like right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like the older
Hell yeah,
houses.
somebody died in there.
So,
The fuck?
you know, so
Those are-
Like 5
No.
people died in
Yeah.
there. And it's
At
time.
least. At
and
least.
I hated it because I'll tell you one more story too that
Nah,
happened.
keep it coming.
Let me
Boy.
tell you. So like
Uh-oh.
so like one time my at that time my best friend's mom had came to pick up the kids from the house, right? And I guess she had like so her brother was with them too, and then he was like, hey, oh, your sister Susie's here? You know, like, is my sister here? And I was like, no, because I had walked outside. And I was like, no. And then she was like, what? And I was like, no. And then
She ain't here.
And then she was like, are you serious? And I'm like, why? Like, what are you talking about? Like, because you could just tell, like, they were being weird. And I'm like, what are you guys talking about? And she was like, my mom just seen a girl standing at the door with long hair and thought it was your sister. So that's why she asked. And I was all like, and this was at the house that I was renting. I'm telling you, so that a girl died. And I didn't know that.
Look at my skin, bro.
I'm dead.
Look at my skin, bro.
I'm dead
Yo,
serious.
that ain't it.
I'm not kidding. I'm not
Goose
kidding.
pimples.
So what happened
Not
was
with that.
at that time, like, I started to get, like, I had obviously was getting to know my neighbors, and I had told them the story about, like, that happened. They were like, that's when they told me that a little girl died there. And, and I was like,
They're back. They're back.
and that's when I found out, and I was like, oh my god. So, like, I was always scared in that house though too. Like, I was always scared in that house, but yeah. So thank God I bought a house and I don't live there anymore, so I don't deal with those things. But yeah,
shit.
man, that's crazy.
Man,
Some
that was
crazy
a
stuff.
great fucking question.
Moral of the story is: do not. If Miss V invites you for a barbecue, don't show up without your cross.
Right, exactly.
Bring a little
Don't take
flask
me to an
of holy
older
water.
house where things happen, okay?
Or maybe just don't roll around with Miss V. Shit.
Yeah.
She might need to put her ass in a couple
She
crosses.
scalped him out. Like, oh,
Where your
this
cross
one looks
at?
haunted.
Oh.
Let's move into this one.
Huh.
Oh, God. Like,
Oh, cobweb. Oh, it's got weeds. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's
been vacant.
It's got a den?
Oh, it's
Oh,
vacant.
yeah.
Vacant. Wait, crackhead's been in here. Oh yeah.
Sign me up.
Let's do it. Who do I pay?
Sounds like a picture upper to me.
It's gonna be a little project. Project. Oh shit. You know how
yeah.
people say that when they get those old ass cars? I got this little project, and they
Like,
never
gonna
fix
finish
it.
that shit.
They end up scrapping that shit, getting less than what they paid.
It's in
for.
their driveway, just hoisted up on some cinder blocks for
Yeah,
years.
They've got like 8 notices from the city, like, yo, this shit's gotta go, bro. Like HOAs find them and everything.
That's funny.
They don't give a fuck. They're like, no, I'm going to
It's
fix
a
it.
classic though.
This is Cadillac. It's a Coupe de Ville though.
It's a
Eh?
1992. That ain't classic.
Boy,
It's on bricks. It's not going anywhere.
you are not fixing your Corolla, sir.
That's
Get rid of it.
funny. That's funny.
Oh God! All right,
Right.
all right. This is the last one. When was the first time you got high? Do you remember? I wanna switch that up.
yes.
New question.
How was the first time you got high? Some people hate it. Some people like fucking.
No, I mean, obviously, like, actually, that's just, like, I probably smoked for the first time, and then I probably didn't stop smoking weed after that, so.
So you didn't have one of those like. It wasn't like a bad trip. Like
No.
It was. You
No.
have like a story.
That's what
you
I'm
could-
saying. Like, that's why I feel like people talk about it like it's bad, but it's not true. I think it's just like it's what people make of it, like what they see, like that stigma of you're lazy, you're this, you're that. Like, I don't feel that way. Like, I feel like
You think
I could do it
different.
in. Yeah, like I just feel like I still do everything I need to do. You know
I
what
did
I'm
Right.
saying? Like I
Hey,
work,
I
have
did
a
all
job.
this shit while I was sitting in the garage
Right.
smoking a blunt, dead ass.
Yeah, like, you know, so no, like that's one thing. Like I'm saying, it's different. Like even drinking. Like if you think about the first time you drank, what happened? You were
You were
throwing
probably
up.
like,
You were
"Ugh."
probably sick
I
as
was-
fuck.
I
Like
was
you
sick
didn't
as
feel
fuck.
good.
You're like,
First
I'll
time.
tell you,
like-
I used to try to go do
You know what
my
I'm saying?
homework
The
at the
effects of
bar
it?
because the bar had Wi-Fi, and probably only did like 10% of my homework because I would like get into the point to where I was like too drunk and like fuck this shit. And then all the homies
I don't
pulled
even
up to the
fucking
bar and
anymore.
it was like, man,
Fuck this shit.
laptop.
Why am I doing it? Why am I doing
Why is
it?
my
Homework?
laptop cracked?
I'm in a bar. Why am I doing homework?
Yeah.
Like, I need to drink.
I used to think it made me look cool, and then I was like, fuck that, I need to get drunk. So, moral of the story, people, is just smoke that pot.
I'm just saying.
All right. Well, Miss V, thank you so much. It has been a pleasure having you here for
Thank you guys. Thank
round
you guys.
2. I'm pretty sure we're going to have you here again. Or, I mean, we'll probably do a live show where you pop up.
Who
More of the story is,
knows?
we're going to see your ass soon, my friend.
I won't bring no
Moral
ghosts
of
with me,
the
guys.
story.
I
Yeah,
promise.
I'm
You know what's so weird? I
I
just thought
carried-
about this.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Oh my
shit.
god! I just thought about
Oh,
something.
Another
Dead
one.
ass, dead ass. Do you
Another
guys
one.
remember the second time
Really,
I came,
nigga?
and I was sitting right there, and the lights were
lights
flickered.
Oh, she did bring a ghost.
She brought a ghost.
Oh my god, because we talked about
It's
it.
hereditary.
And we tried to make it a fucking like something positive.
They're like,
she was
oh.
like, I won the hip hop festival. Light flickered. Oh, see, I was supposed to do that. Like,
Got my witches outside. I got my witches outside. They ready to ride. Like they ready to pull up.
Miss
So
B
don't-
might
don't
not
say
be
shit.
back. This might be the
Don't
last
say
show
shit.
for you. Speak.
Don't say
Listen,
The
shit.
next episode of Miss V will be from a church.
Hey, I keep this fucker with me at all times. So now you're gonna have to hold this man.
You know, we gotta link her up with Stephanie. She can
Oh,
go to your house
Hey,
and
y'all
do that
gonna fight?
shit there.
battle, a spiritual battle.
That is
Shit, that'd be crazy. Man.
Yeah,
Next
get
thing
Get
you
the
know,
ghosts
Miss
out.
B's like,
Get the ghosts out. Get the ghosts out.
fuck you, Stephanie.
Man.
That would
be
like
wild.
Oh.
Sana Khalid. Sana Khalid. That's all I know.
I don't know what the hell that
The
was.
sound of prayer.
Whatever.
That's what you say when people get
Sana,
owies.
Sana.
That's
I'm
what
so
you-
weak right now.
Oh my god.
All right.
Oh,
All right.
man, okay, that was a good one. Dude, I just literally thought about that, dude, right before we had to end it on that, because,
That
wow.
was for real.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
I see.
Well,
Damn.
Miss
That
V,
was funny shit.
thank you for scaring me, making me laugh, and just fucking bringing the energy. This was a great show. I'm glad today happened the way it did, because this show was gonna go a lot differently. We probably would have got like shit faced high and maybe not talked about a lot. In my opinion, they're probably dabs left and right, edibles, joints.
Yeah.
You're like, not that I mind, dude.
I mean,
He's like,
Hey, 2 of those cupcakes.
Cross that bridge when we
Feeling
get
loose,
to
huh?
it.
I'm good.
Feeling loose, huh?
Those cupcakes are amazing.
Dude, those
Thank
cupcakes
you,
were
guys.
amazing, though, for
Thank you.
those.
You guys
Shout
keep
out,
that
dude,
up,
shit's
bro.
fucking-
You guys are the first
That
ever
shit's
to
that
try.
fucking
up.
bomb.
These nobody these haven't hit the
Bro,
streets
once you
yet.
start selling these,
They ain't hitting the streets.
you're about to be a millionaire, dog. This is
They're so
fucking
good.
gold.
They're so
Although I bet if you talk to an edible company and
Swerve.
connections,
Although
Swerve.
I could probably sling them at Dumb Life. Get a booth at Dumb Life because they do allow edible. Or I can put out samples.
All right, well, you don't have to
I'm
keep
high.
talking like that. Dog, you don't. I mean, we got it.
anyway, they're good as fuck.
Anyways,
And
they're good
if
as
Jordan
fuck.
figures out a way that he can legally sell them, he needs to,
Bro.
because they're good as fuck.
Bro,
So
if we could get that
So when we get
our
when we get
strain
our
and his
thing
edibles
going,
together, woo,
Dispensary.
we
kill
have
the
to get you
game.
plugged. We have to get you plugged up.
Kill the game, bro.
Just have your own name
Oh, I do.
and have your own thing.
Sublime will be here. I could bring a
We
box.
have people to
Ooh,
talk to.
I could bring a box when Sublime comes.
I'm telling
Hell
you.
yeah.
Word.
Gets game, set, match. Well, real quick, before we do shout outs, I want to give this part of the show a real, like, just a special thank you to the Phoenix Grizzly organization, just for allowing me to, do this huge ass event for them. You know what I'm saying? They didn't reach out to me. I just posted a flyer, and this coach was one of like 3 that actually filled out the form, like, truthfully. You know what I'm saying? And his story is crazy. You know what I'm saying? He's battling cancer and fucking still coaching and going out daily with these kids, just to be an example to show, like, you never quit. And, like, that's what I was looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah.
his team isn't like one of those teams that make it to the championships every year. You know what I'm saying? They haven't been to the championships for quite a
But
while.
maybe they could be.
So that's what the hope is here, man. To bring
Right.
that fire, to bring that good, positive energy that Hippie Life brings, and just add it to an already amazing organization. So if any of you guys got kids that are looking to play, they have, I think the teams start at 7 to 12. So hit me up. With that being said, man, we'll move it on out to shout outs, bro. And thank you guys for actually allowing me to do this, for real, because I know we have a lot going on, but for us to be able to hold this,
You know what, bro?
Okay.
It's a
awesome,
good goal, and it's gonna help a lot of help a lot of people, man. And like I said, like this thing runs like a machine now, and we just kind of have to bump in and fix things here and there. So
And they
we
get
got time.
smoothed out. But with that being said, we'll move to shout outs. We'll go ahead and start it off with Miss V today. Miss V, who would you love to shout out on this lovely, lovely Sunday?
Well, first off,
Oh, Mike it. Come on now, Mike.
get the mic.
See?
Oh,
It's your
testing, 1, 2,
ghost.
3.
Your
Okay.
ghost. Oh, no.
again.
It's the
All
ghost.
right, here we go.
No
I
shout
think I
outs
got
for
it.
you today.
So, well, first and foremost, I always say shout out to God, first and foremost. Thank Him for each day. And my family, my children. Thankful for everything, just being able to have a job, being able to, I'm thankful for being able to, open up for Twista. I'm excited about that. That's something I'm very grateful for.
Let's
So
do it.
I think that's like the biggest shout out. Shout out to my girl. That's going to be opening up her own shop pretty soon. I'm pretty excited about that. So
So are
shout out
we.
to her. I can't say anything yet until everything's said and done.
Yeah.
And then once we know, everything's said and done,
We'll
I'll
cover
of
the
course more
opening.
details. Exactly.
Cool.
We'll go
Oh,
do a
that would be
pod.
dope.
We can do podcasts. We've done like
Dude, that would be dope.
yeah.
That would be
So
that
we'll
would be
do
dope.
one there.
Yeah.
Hit us up.
Okay. Yeah. I'll have to let you guys know.
260-685-43.
Hey,
Hit us up.
Let's go.
That's nobody's number. Is that
Oh,
your number?
I was like, that don't even sound like it.
You can dial it, but it ain't gonna get no.
It's not gonna get
I don't even think it was
nowhere.
enough numbers. It was
like
too much.
That was too much.
I am high as fuck, boy.
That's funny. Oh my goodness. But and I'm thankful. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for bringing me back, man. I'm so grateful. I'm super happy that I got to come back over here. It was so much fun.
Thank you for
Like
coming on
always, thank
such
you guys.
short notice. Like, I literally hit you up yesterday. I was like, hey, you want to come through? And you're like,
Hell yeah.
I was like, let's
For
do
sure.
it.
Let's
do
go.
it.
Let's go. I'm ready.
Let's
I'm
go.
always ready. So
Hey. Not to lie, I have to put this in probably like one of my top 5 episodes of favorite. I think like
It's
Today
gonna be on par with the dime one.
yeah.
Oh, I have one more person I want to shout
Yes.
out actually,
Go ahead.
which is my trainer.
Okay.
His name is Johnny.
Yes.
He's
Yes.
like, yeah,
Shout out
I've
to
been
the
like,
trainer.
he's like, he's really good trainer. He works, he works with a lot of people. Like even athletes, you know what I mean?
Dope.
Yeah.
So,
Hell
you'll see him. He's a lot on my Instagram. If you guys, are looking to work out and get fit, he'd be the person you guys want to go talk to. So,
Not me.
shout out to my
Dope.
trainer, Johnny.
Shout out to you too, because you
Thank
killed
you.
it. For real,
Thank
for real.
you.
Like you're,
Thank you.
with all due respect, you look great.
Thank you.
look great.
I'll say so. I've lost 17 pounds so far.
Wow.
10 inches off my waist and 5 off my chest and my hips. So
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna get something better than that, because that's like we need something a little more exciting.
Yeah.
I mean that's cool. That's cool there. I like that, but we need something big like fireworks.
You could do like the
Yeah.
horn, like that.
Fireworks.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a DJ thing. You know what I mean? Like how they do their.
I don't feel it. I
Nah.
don't feel it.
Okay, Boogie.
He's like, no. Be more creative.
You're an artist. Hit me with some fire, girl.
He's like,
No, we'll get a Miss V
explosions.
soundboard. We'll have something for Miss the Queen of the motherfucking South.
Yes.
Hey,
Oh,
for
that
when
would
you
be
come back.
dope. Yes.
All you
that'd
gotta
be
do is
dope.
record it.
Yes.
I got you. Okay, Boogie,
Queen
man.
of the motherfucking South. I
Who you
love it.
shouting out this week, player?
First of all, shout out to Floyd Brown for bringing us on the Outspoken
Hell
show
yeah.
on Wednesday. That was a good time, man.
It was a treat.
It was a treat.
Yeah,
It really was.
it was
Nice.
a treat.
It was fun to be interviewed instead of whatever we do here.
Whatever we do here.
And it was cool. It was a good time. And then of course shout out to all of our fans and listeners and supporters that keep listening every week, and it's just growing and it's fun. And shout out to you for coming
Thank you.
back again
Thank
on
you.
short notice.
Hell yeah.
And last but not least, Shout out to my wife.
There you go.
She
Of course.
comes back tonight from the conference and has to go
She's been watching.
to work tomorrow and teach.
She's been watching.
So she's going to be tired, and
That's
shout out
what's
to
up
her.
there.
That is what's up.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, I can see it in all your guys' faces. I think you're all getting high as shit right now.
those cupcakes are good.
And everyone's like stuttering and
blame it on the
stumbling with their
cupcakes.
words and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Just a little show.
I'm just trying to rewind that real quick because we're running out of beat. So.
Oh, shit. Shout out to the people that have listened to my album so far. I mean,
Hell yeah.
you know, I
Yes.
mean, honestly, like, I appreciate that so much. You know, like, I play it like almost every day, and I'm like, fuck, man, this is some good music. It's just good music, you know. And shout out to the Arizona artists, man. Like, I see you guys slowly starting to work together, starting to figure out that we're more of a team. So
Do your
I mean,
shit,
for
guys.
Sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Other than that, shout out to my wife, of course, working hard, and I appreciate her a lot.
Good shit, Jay.
Aw.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna just shout out really like y'all niggas in here first of all, cause I
Thanks,
just love
Jordan.
y'all, man. For real, I love y'all for real.
Thanks, young hippie.
Just the fact that like we are where we are, man, and we don't have to worry about shit. It's just good. Life's good right now, you know. Shout out to my son getting ready to start fucking kindergarten this upcoming week. Yeah, that shit's big. So that's huge. You know, shout out to my wife for holding it down and just all the good shit, man. Just all the good shit, dude. For real.
Life is good.
There's just too many people to shout out. So all in a nutshell, shout out to everybody fucking listening to this right now. Because if you're listening to this, you're the reason why we continue to drop these every single week.
Hell
There
yeah.
you
So
go.
with that being said, man,
We need fireworks.
y'all get high.
Yes.
Smoke weed every day.
Hey.
Tune in next week. This the